Now that we went into franchising and now that the league has started, what was your path to land on my team? How did you get here?
Oh,
right, because I'm gonna be honest, and I mean this. As much as I like to pay attention to competitive like Call of Duty and esports, like I knew your name, I didn't know your face because I didn't sit around and watch Gen G matches. I don't. That goes for every other team, not just yours.
I mean, we smoked you guys last year, but
yeah. But I never really like, you know what I'm saying. I saw the names like Envoy, Envoy. You know what I mean? But aside from that, like your face, like all that, like it was just nothing that I paid attention to.
I was pretty brand new last year too. I met you, I think, first at the boot camp here for Miami. But the off season, it was weird going to the off season because like I've been around for like 4 or 5 years now, but like only been through like 1 or 2 like little roster change or like roster periods, right? And this was like the biggest of them all. And like I didn't know who I wanted to team with. I was kind of just keeping the options open. And then
so you did have options.
I did have options. I had a lot of options.
So think about that, right? Where there were many pros shuffling around, right, to see if they were even going to get it. You had options, so you didn't have to deal with that stress.
I think like it was me and like Alec. We kind of like talked to each other beginning of the off season. We were like we were gonna like shop ourselves around as like a duo or whatever, and because it was just good to stick with someone, like because if you have 2, it's obviously more impactful.
No,
like
of course.
If you're gonna like pair with like a 2 and a 3 or whatever. I think that's basically what happened. It was me, Pierce, and Alec, and then we came to Seth and Matt or whatever, and that was that, right? But before that, me and Alec were talking with some other orgs. And
how did you and Alec come to, because you guys didn't team together?
Yeah, my coach last year, Joey, he was like, he's really good friends with Alec, and eventually I just ended up like kind of getting into their circle throughout last year, and Alec beat me a bunch, and I was like, this guy's a really good AR. Why would I not want to team with this guy, or like make this guy who like my duo to to go to these teams and say like we'll help jumpstart your team, we're 2 guys that you can trust, like let us find the other 3. So that's why I went for Alec. I mean, he's a fucking tank. So
well, of course.
Yeah. But I mean, off season was weird. I don't know. You guys, I think like Seth and Matt just, I don't know why, or like what was going on with your guys' situation, but like they kind of came into it at the very end of it. So it was just like a split second decision, and we kind of just full sent it and went here. Yeah. So
what's crazy about that? One day I'll be able to tell that story. But it was. Look, we're here now. I'm glad that the team that we have now is the most talented team we've ever had, in my opinion. But the domino effect that we were going through to, like, it was one move. Yeah. It was one little thing that I'll be able to tell the story some other time. But it was this one decision that I would have never in my fucking life made had I not taken a year off to do that. My brain wasn't thinking the way that Hex was thinking in 2015, 16. When I was when I was in control of every single aspect of my life. Yeah. Nobody farted and I didn't know who it was that did it. You know what I mean? Like that sort of control. I knew where everybody was at all times. I knew who everybody was talking to. Any little thing that was happening was not there, and I stumbled and that missed, but. Everything happens for a reason. We're here. I'm glad that it's working out the way that it is, because you're literally across the street.
I love it.
You work out of here, which is fucking awesome for me, because I like the space to be filled with the spirits of competition. So I'm hype about that. But it was weird. So teaming with Seth and Formal and obviously Arcides and Pierce. How's that been? You know what I mean? Because you're the youngest out of all of them. They've all won a championship. They're gonna, how does that feel? Like, do you have like this sort of like I'm the little brother?
I kind of get like the little brother feel. I don't know. It's definitely a different aroma. Like going from last year, it was just a team of like a bunch of unknowns that I had, and like we're chasing that championship, right? We're striving to try to get that, and we got second twice. But this year, it's just like it's a whole different like feeling around it. Like these are like champions you're teaming with, like these guys that have done it 20 times. Like Seth and Matt have won like a bunch of times. Alex just a world champ last year. Pierce won last year. They all won last year. Yeah, it's just like there's just a different feeling around it for sure, of just like this is a winning caliber team, you know, not that, oh, like if we fucking get lucky, we might win this tournament, you know, like last year we have a good outing this time around. So that's definitely, I like that feeling a bunch. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like people always ask me if like it like gets to me that like I haven't won, or like if I'm just like the, I don't know, because I'm like a strong voice usually in game, and I feel like people think it's kind of like drowned out on this team, which it really isn't.
No.
And I don't know, I feel like I'm like really mature when it comes to that stuff, and like team, like the team, what is the word?
Chemistry?
Yeah, like the team chemistry, right? I feel like I'm really good when it comes to that stuff, and like just being the best teammate I can be. So I mean, we bump heads here and there, but I look at it as we're just arguing for the better of it, you know? Me and Pierce will argue a bit, but like we both know like we have nothing against each other. We're best friends, but we're gonna argue it out, and we're gonna figure out a solution. And I think people take it, like you see like Reddit posts about it all the time. Like people take it just the wrong way. Like people don't look at it from like a real sports background. People in real sports, like the head coach and like the star player will sit there and scream at each other on the sideline, and then the next day it's nothing of it. You're back to practice, you know, or even at practice, you know, you got to talk them out, you got to argue stuff out. Like, we're men, bro. We're gonna get mad at each other, you know. Like it's like instinct, and people are gonna have their off days where they're frustrated, and you just gotta work it out and like not hold grudges. That's really the biggest thing, is not holding grudges, and a lot of people do that, and that's why I feel like a lot of people are just bad teammates.
Yeah, communicate.